stress is a double-edged sword. It can quite literally kill you, but also it can make your present situation better than what it is. And if you're new to the channel, my name is David. I talk about all sorts of things. These days it's about self-improvement, and on this video I want to tell you about how stress can be used to make your situation better rather than make it worse. And so as you might have known, for those of you who've been around on this channel, I have done a lot of working out, healthy eating for the past year, and it has paid off, I would say. My arms have definitely caught up to my legs. My legs have been my strongest suit, but my arms have sort of been lagging, and I'd say for a year, that's honestly what I would expect, right? But I know that I wouldn't have been able to pull that off if I didn't manage the stress that came along with it, right? Something about having to wake up early to get to the gym, then pushing myself at the gym, wanting to stick around so I could do cardio and stretches, then going to the grocery store and spending a bunch of money on healthy food, then cooking that healthy food in bulk and then measuring that healthy food every single time I eat, and then eating it, and then resisting the urge to eat candy, potato chips, whatever that I could not eat because it would be contrary to my goals. And just for those of you who might not know, I still eat that stuff every now and then. I'm not like perfectly contingent on it, you know. Just for sanity's sake, and I still managed to get really lean. I went from 200 pounds all the way down to 170 in 3 months. That was October to December of 2024. And that was very stressful, right? Especially in the holiday season when there's so much food around you. How could you possibly say no to that? And part of managing that stress is understanding you can use it to make your situation better. And, you know, take it for having to wake up early, right? It sucks waking up early. I've woken up early so much ever since January of this year. I have decided to switch my workouts to the morning because the prior 3 months I was working out in the evening, but I wanted to go in the morning. Less traffic in the gym, and it's generally a lot better for my day going forward. But the stress of going to sleep on time and then making cuts, right? I would used to do things in the nighttime that I now couldn't do because I had to sleep early. And that stress, I took that and I wondered, okay, I have changed certain things, but what if I then took a look at the other times of the day and see where can I fit the things I used to do in the night in those parts of the day? And I did. Playing guitar, cooking, meal prepping, and learning, right? I do a lot of learning. I watch YouTube videos. I take courses on new skills that can make me money. And I realized I don't necessarily have to do these things. And managing the stress oftentimes is a way to discover problems that maybe you didn't see before. And I know that was the case for me. Time management, right? I realized that part of the stress that I had was, oh yeah, I didn't manage my time well on the daily. But now I've gotten better at that, and I realized I am a lot less stressed out. Another habit is just getting things done right away, right? Whether that's answering an email, cooking my steak for the next few days, reading a chapter out of a book, watching a lesson from a course I'm taking. It didn't matter. Just get it done. And then that leads to, well, what must I do? What could I do throughout the day? And that leads to something else that I started to do that has taken the stress out, which is to outline your day first thing in the morning. Make a mental note of what needs to be done. Don't even order it yet. Just put it down. Go to the gym. Take a shower. Get your protein shake in. Get your meal in, the first meal in. meal 2, meal 3. Gotta work this many hours. Okay, what am I doing in that work? I gotta work on this project. I gotta submit this proposal, whatever. Outline every single thing, and then you can order it accordingly. And then you realize, well, I made it throughout the day. I've done a lot, and that's something to be proud of. And then journal, right? That's also another thing that I've used to manage the stress. And, I've learned that using stress in the first place, you can then uncover the problems that even cause that stress in the first place. And then you don't need to stress about things at all. If you're going to stress about things that are actually challenging, right? Whether you're trying to hit that new gym PR, whether you're trying to learn a new skill that's going to make you money, and maybe you fail, so maybe you lost money, that kind of thing, right? Way too many things in this world to be stressed about. And I would just say, pick what things you're stressed about and avoid the inconsequential things. You don't need to be stressed about those. And so when you start learning about that, when you start navigating through that, I found anyway that my stress is best left for the things that are actually going to get me to that next level. So I invite you to do this with me, and I hope this video was helpful. And until next time.